Again.
So we're going to go over chlorine and pH testing and adjustments. We're using 2 reagents to test the chlorine, and we're using 1 reagent to test the pH.
Okay, this is marked as number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, I'll go over
chlorine.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 1 is listed here on the chlorine side of this cheat sheet. Number 2 is listed here. You do 5 drops of each on the small side of the test beaker. This gets filled all the way up to this line here. There's a number 9 that's hard to see there. That's where your water sample needs to go. It's the same on this side for the pH. It's hard to see, but there's a number 44 right here. That's as high as your water sample needs to go. After you have this filled, you're going to put 5 drops of the number 1 in here, 5 drops of the number 2 in here, and then you're going to put 5 drops of the number 4 in here. After you've done that, you're going to cover this up. I like to use the palm of my hand and my thumb, and then I just shake it. Try to keep as much of the liquid in here, shake it up real good, and then you're going to hold it up to the light. You don't want to hold it down like this or anything like that, because it's going to make the color hard to read. So the color that you're hoping to match here is here on the test beaker. You don't want it down here at 1 or 2, because that's too low. If we get it up here to 10, that's okay. We're just going to let it fall back down. We'll test it each day, and when it gets down to about right here at the 3 level, that's where the chart here tells you to start adding stuff. It's the same thing with the pH side. You're going to base your readings off of the color here. If you get a yellow reading, you're not going to add any acid. If you get an orange reading, you're not going to add any acid. If you get a red or a pink reading, the chart tells you what to add. And if you get a purple reading, the chart also tells you what to add. So after you're done with your testing and you've put this stuff away, that's where I would go to the chart and I would read, okay, maybe I got a reading of 2, so you're gonna add 2 gallons of chlorine to the pool. Maybe you got a pH reading that was bright purple, you're gonna add a full gallon of acid to the pool. When it comes to handling these things, acid gives off a fume. You don't want to breathe that in. I would pay attention to the wind maybe, and try to kneel down close to the pool when you pour chemicals in, instead of letting it splash all over the brick and all over your feet and everything else. Go slow, don't breathe it in, and when you're done, submerge the bottle, rinse it, pour it back into the pool, and put the cap on. The garbage and things can stay organized here. Extra chemicals will be kept in here. There's chlorine that will be here. We have acid over here. You don't have to worry about anything else. This is storage for things that I do when I'm here. Okay? So after we do the testing and the adjusting, I myself have a chart here that I fill out. It's gonna have a date and a month for when I'm here. And again, you guys aren't required to fill this all out. This is for your reference for what I did when I was here. If you would like to fill it out to keep track of things, I would recommend that you do that so that we have a better idea of what everybody's doing.
Yeah, I think we let on duties to fill this out every time they come here. And this chart of form is stored in the engine room. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So that's it for testing. You guys don't have to worry about anything else. I do the alkalinity, the calcium, and the cyanuric acid myself. So if there's any other questions about these things, you guys can feel free to contact me if you have questions, but this should be covering everything that you're going to come across.
Okay.
Okay?
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm Trenton.
Trenton? Steven.
Nice to meet you.
So I missed that first part.
Oh yeah, no problem. So I just went over kind of testing chlorine and acid here. This is your test beaker.